My first impression of Peoria was that it was a small town and that there wasn't that much to do. But once I got here, everyone was so warm, so friendly.
Driving through Peoria for my interview, I was really amazed and impressed.
It's a smaller city, but I think that sometimes it actually feels bigger than it really is.
Peoria to me is just a great place to live. It's really easy to get around. You don't have to fight traffic after a long day of being on call, and it's really affordable.
There are a lot of things I really love about Peoria.
As a family, we love to go out and go to orchards. We love to come to the Riverfront Museum. We love to go to the Children's Museum here. We love to go biking.
So I love how easy it is to get around. I love the convenience of the community. There's affordable housing.
I can truly say it's the best of both worlds. You have a lot of the big city amenities without the traffic, which is awesome.
We wanted an international airport and a Costco, and it had both of those.
The idea of being able to run to the airport, park for free, and be able to fly anywhere I want to fly, I really love that about this community.
Hi, I'm Jeff Lehman. I'm the Program Director of the Family Medicine Residency Program. Our program is a 3-year comprehensive family medicine program. So people ask us what we do at our program. A couple years ago, we really tried to clarify that. We launched the careers of well-rounded family physicians. And how we do that is by treating our residents like we treat our patients, as people first. And as we came together as a faculty to decide why do we do what we do and train the residents we train because we believe that everyone deserves a physician who can care for the whole person. Those are some of the values that drive our program. We are a residency program that really has kept full spectrum family medicine at the fore. We do a lot of OB training, a lot of sports medicine training. But I think one of the most important things about our program is just the family-like supportive environment that we have and the close relationships that faculty have with residents and that residents have with each other. It really is just a great place to work.
Hi, I'm Carrie Beth Watts, and I am with the Department of Family and Community Medicine. I was a resident actually in our program here in Peoria and then stayed on as faculty because I fell so in love with our program and our type of training and the Peoria community. And so when you come here to Peoria, you can expect to be welcomed by a diverse and enthusiastic group of people, particularly in our department where we get excited about everything. You know, we take care of patients of all ages and backgrounds, and so you'll meet a group of people like I met, you know, so many years ago who know a lot about a lot. And I think that's what keeps it fun and exciting here is a lot of curiosity and a lot of passion about a variety of interests.
Our residents work really hard. They work, but they also we are really careful about making sure that they get the time off. And we have one of our faculty members, Heidi Sharon. She's a behavioralist. Her primary responsibility is to advocate and look out for the well-being of our residents. That's a really important part of our program. You know, we've always said that if you don't take care of time for your wellness now, you'll take time for your illness later. And we believe in that, and we really try to make sure that our residents have protected time away of looking out for them. We have wellness afternoons where people have time to run errands and visit doctor's appointments and get dry cleaning and all those types of things. And then through the year we have multiple retreats where people can just get away from work together and build relationships with each other.
I go to work every day with some of my best friends. I'm excited when I get there. Everybody's always excited to see you. It's like going and hanging out with family. Everybody's supportive. Our faculty are there to support you and give you the autonomy to be able to learn the things that you need to learn in residency, but to also give you that support that you need to be able to succeed.
So as far as what a resident can expect, one of the beauties of family medicine is just a variety. I mean, so sometimes we have our residents who are in inpatient medicine taking care of adults. The next month they may be rotating through our pediatric and obstetric rotation. They'll be delivering babies. They may then go to the cardiology rotation, then to the ICU. Through all of this, one of the things that's really important to us is just maintaining our ambulatory clinic as kind of the hub or core of all that we do. And so in the first year, our residents will see patients in the clinic 1 or 2 half days a week, and then that will slowly increase into their 4th year where they'll be seeing their own continuity panel of patients 4 half days a week.
When you're looking at family medicine residencies in general, it's nice to know where you want to do your area of emphasis. So something that was really important to me was getting a very broad spectrum education so that I would be able to leave residency well equipped to be able to do anything that I wanted to do. So if I wanted to do full spectrum rural medicine, I could, and if I wanted to narrow my scope of practice later, I would be well equipped to do that as well. And that's something that we do really well here in Peoria. So the good news is that this is an unopposed program, which means that we are the only residents in the hospital except for psychiatry. So that's a benefit to you because nobody's going to be competing for the procedures that you want with you. So for example, if you want to do your own C-sections, you can do your own C-sections. If you want to do your own intubations in the ED, there's no residents there to compete with. You can do your own intubations, your own LAC repairs. Same with the ICU. We're not competing with any fellows. So you're really getting a broad spectrum experience of being able to do all the things that you want to do because most of the time you'll be one-on-one in your specialty rotations with a doc, which is really unique.
About a third of our residents will graduate from here and to go into small rural communities to practice. And so during their kind of time of training here, they'll have the opportunity to take care of urban patients with urban medical problems. They'll have a chance, we admit, for a lot of small doctors in small rural communities around the area. And so they have an opportunity to just see a huge, vast types of patients and types of medical problems that I think will leave here really equipped to be really in any environment. And we don't have a lot of lines, a lot of other residents they're standing in behind to do deliveries or to participate in surgical procedures or inpatient procedures. And so there's just a lot of opportunity without a lot of barriers here for them. And we have a very diverse faculty that I think brings a lot into the experience of our residents. Our diversity is in our clinical experiences. We have people who do C-sections. We have people who are really specialized in ultrasound. We have people who are really involved on the board of our health department and have a lot of community involvement and opportunity to really be involved in the needs and helping to really be a benefit to the community that we live in while we're here. So that richness of experience of our faculty really opens a lot of doors for our residents to be able to have a lot of those experiences as well, and just to learn from such a great group of people who are really widely varied in what their skills are.
Faculty here are very, very supportive. They have an open door policy, so if you walk down the hallway where all the faculty offices are, they will all have their doors open unless they're having some short meeting where it's closed. And that means, hey, you can walk in, you can ask me any questions that you want. That's not just limited to medicine. If you have any questions about life, if you're going through a tough time, if you need a mentor just to talk to you about things in medicine, you can just walk into any office, sit down, and start talking. And they're so good about that. The first week that you get here, a lot of the faculty will meet you, and they'll actually give you their personal cell phone numbers, which is really cool. So they will let you call them at any time if you have any questions. I've called a lot of our faculty on weekends or at night, and I thought that they would be grumpy when they picked up the phone, and they were pleasant. They were ready to answer my questions. So we have the best faculty. They're very supportive.
But we also have frequent touch points in terms of wellness. We have behavioral health faculty full-time with our program, and they are heavily utilized and participate in rounds and in just the day-to-day activities of our program to make sure that our residents' perspective, point of view, needs are all appreciated and well supported.
One of the things that we love about being at Methodist, our residency is largely an unopposed program, and we have psychiatry in the hospital with us. But what that means for our residents is that they get to know the consultants and the attendings that they're working with. And so there will be many times I'll be with a resident who has a question about a pulmonology question or a surgical question. They'll pull their phone out and text or even call that attending directly because that guy's given them their number and wants them to be able to call. And so our residents have those really great relationships with other physicians of other specialties in the hospital. That's good for them. That's good for our patients. And it just makes for a great work environment for our residents that they don't have to go through, multiple channels just to get a hold of a physician from another specialty. So that's one of the things that's really good here. There's not kind of a hierarchical system at our hospital.
So this is a great place to practice medicine here in Peoria. I love it because it's a town that's largely built around these kind of pillars of the two hospitals. Our residency with family medicine, we work primarily out of Unity Point Health Methodist Hospital, and we are really proud of that because we are what's called primary care unopposed there, meaning the only other residency there is psychiatry. So our family medicine residents have kind of the run of the place. We run our own inpatient service, which is really robust. We staff labor and delivery 24/7. We get, to first assist and be right in there with surgeries and other procedures. And so we really love that as our home. We do, however, have this great benefit of being able to go to St. Francis across the street, literally across the street, for a lot of other things that they offer there, like their inpatient pediatrics, which is very robust. So we go over there for inpatient peds, and there's a number of elective opportunities over there too. They have a level 1 trauma center and multiple subspecialties as well that we don't necessarily have or have as robustly at Methodist. And so those are kind of our two main headquarters here.
So we start off with JUMP. Over the years, we do a new assessment, new income assessment at JUMP from our new residents that coming in. They're coming from many different medical schools, and a lot of them have just a different skill set. And so by going through a variety of simulations and during orientation, we can find out where people are in that respect. But then also access to ultrasound simulation there as well, advanced cardiac life support, pediatric life support, some of the things that we do at JUMP. Our goal in the future, and we have a couple faculty who have been working on this now, are increasing use of simulation at JUMP just to help with patient communication, things like breaking bad news to family members, how to lead family meetings, and using the simulated patients at JUMP for that as well.
OSF St. Francis also has the Children's Hospital as well, and they're the level 1 trauma center. So the nice thing about that is since we're all underneath the University of Illinois umbrella, you can actually go over there for elective rotations and you can participate in rotations that are electives over there at the hospital. Required electives over at OSF would include pediatrics, so you get to do that at the Children's Hospital, but you can also do any of the electives over there, such as infectious disease, specialty rotations like pediatric gastroenterology. You can go over and do their ED or their trauma surgery if you'd like to. So you have a lot of options because of that.
I'm not originally from Peoria, but came here and really loved it. I grew up similarly in a town that's about this size, kind of a perfect mix of, I think it's a perfect kind of cross-section of America. It's metropolitan, or there's this urban component, a downtown that is, robust with businesses and restaurants and diverse groups of people. But I also love that, like where I live just about 20 minutes outside of town, and I have 10 acres in the country. And so we also get a great mix of the rural community and the suburban community. And as a physician, especially as a family physician, that's wonderful because you already are looking for a diverse practice, and here you really do get a great mix of that and people from various backgrounds.
We have lots of hiking trails, biking trails. We have a rock climbing gym, so lots of opportunity for you to get out. If you're a shopper, we've got a couple different malls in the area. We've got movie theaters, and we also have Bradley University right down the street. So if you're into the campus town, hole-in-the-wall type of places to go out to eat, breweries, cafes, we have lots of those as well. So definitely has a lot of big city amenities in this city, which is nice because we're still not too large and you're not going to be experiencing the big city traffic.
So one of the things that's great about Peoria is the opportunities for primary care, even within this region, are tremendous. The last time I looked, there were 30 or 40 openings for primary care physicians to work in this region. But beyond that, the richness of our graduates to be able to go into sports medicine fellowships or OB fellowships. We've had a lot of success, palliative care fellowships, but as well as a huge opportunity in primary care. This is a buyer's market for a family physician going into the job market these days, and so to be able to, there are so many opportunities. Our residents rarely struggle with trying to find an opportunity, and the struggle is more of having so many opportunities to choose from. That's a great problem to have for our residents.
Hi, I'm Anjani Hagan. I'm from California.
I'm from Northern Virginia.
From British Columbia, Canada.
From Freeburg, Illinois.
From Bolingbrook, Illinois.
From Kansas City, Missouri.
From San Diego, California.
What I really like about this program is it truly is a very broad spectrum program. Whether you want to do just general family practice, OB, or sports medicine, this program has it all, which I really appreciate.
You get a lot of autonomy with your patients and support at the same time.
We are unopposed at the hospital that we are in, so it provides a great learning opportunity and you really get hands-on training.
I really wanted something that was family friendly and well-rounded.
I chose this program because I truly felt there was a sense of community when I came for my interview, and I have not been disappointed.
I'd have to say the thing that I love most about our program is just the pure curiosity that all of our faculty and our residents have.
I came here because I love the high volume OB, and we get lots of really good experience with lots of high risk patients, learn a lot. And I love our faculty here. They're very supportive and they're great teachers.
They work one-on-one with each resident to help them find the opportunities that they need in order to become the family physician they want to be.
I really encourage you to look into this program because there are so many wonderful benefits and you'll have a really great experience if you train here.
Hope to see you in Peoria.